Hello, welcome to Dungeon Bros Podcast. I'm your host Justin. Today, for March Martial Arts Madness Month, we're reviewing Two Champions of Shaolin, which is a 1980 kung fu movie produced by the Shaw brothers, which I just randomly picked from my Shaw brothers movie box set, and didn't expect to like or enjoy this movie too much because, some of the older kung fu movies, they're I kind of don't like them as much as the newer ones because they have this problem where all the weapons look fake as hell, look fake as hell, and like the blood is usually just like straight up looks like red paint. But I actually enjoyed this movie. So first we're going to go into the stars and directed. So it's directed by Chiang Sheng, and stars. Let's just look here. Lo Mang as Chien, Chiang Sheng as Hui Chen, Li Wang as Li Pa Shan. You got Philip Kwok, Feng Lu, and Chin So Hu as Wei Siu-Hung. And that's pretty much all the important people. So like the story for this movie is actually pretty complicated. But like at its heart, it's basically about how there was a regime change in the Chinese government, where the new dynasty is like a race of foreigners, right? So the Shaolin Temple is opposed to the new regime change, which makes them enemies of the state. Which now one of their fellow martial art clans is now used to be allied with them, and the head master of this clan used to be friends with the Shaolin leader. Now is opposed to him because they want to favor. They want to get like street cred with the with the new rulers. So the story is basically you have like these group of Shaolin who are fighting the new regime and are enemies of the Wu-Tang, which are the clan that is sent to kill them, right? And the story the story goes all over the place. The two main characters are Chang Cheh and Wu Chen, which Chang Cheh goes to the city to find Wu Chen, who's his fellow Shaolin brother, gets attacked by Wu-Tang clan, and they're flying daggers, gets injured, meets this woman and her brother, who used to be part of the Wu-Tang clan, but kicked out because, were fled because their father, who was part of the Wu-Tang clan, didn't like the fact that they developed this technique called flying daggers, which is assassination technique, and felt like it didn't fit and went against his martial arts like code of morality. So he leaves and he teaches his daughter and son, one, how to throw the daggers, which he teaches his daughter because she's weaker. That's a straight up line in the movie. And he teaches his son how to how to catch the daggers, right? The brother and sister teach Chang Cheh how to counter the flying daggers. He meets up with Hui Chen and defeats and kills one of the Wu-Tang clan in a duel. This pisses off the other Wu-Tang clan, and who go out and challenge Chang Chen and Hui Chen to one-on-one duels, where one of the one-on-one duels, one of the guys kills the other guy by accidentally ripping his balls off, which is which was a funny scene because the guy, like the guy mid kick, the guy accidentally grabs his balls, and as he's flying, his balls get ripped off, and he lands on the ground, sees that his balls have been ripped off, and just like lays back and dies, which is a super which was a funny scene, which somebody did like a reaction to it, and I'm sorry I stole the screenshot. I didn't steal it. It was on Google, and I took the picture because that was the only pic I could find of it. Sorry, buddy. I only have the pic in like 5 seconds in the video. So after that, the one Chang Cheh goes to marry the woman who throws flying daggers, and they have this nice wedding. This is a banquet meal at a restaurant, and one of the two champions of Shaolin, Hu Wei Shen, gets super fucking drunk, right? And they have to lock him in the storeroom, right? And what ends up happening is the brother and the daughter of the guy they killed in one of the duels, and who they defeated in a previous duel, super butthurt, attacks them at their banquet, wedding celebration, kidnaps Chang Chien, and he gets rescued by a member of Wu-Tang Clan. Yes, that Wu-Tang Clan. Not the rap group, but I'm guessing the rap group got their name from this movie, or maybe Wu-Tang Clan is a famous actual clan. I don't know. Which I think if I remember his name, it was like what was his name? God. My stupid mouse doesn't want to work. Wei Siu-Hung. Yeah, Wei Siu-Hung, who's part of Wu-Tang Clan, rescues Tong, and it turns out, despite being Wu-Tang Clan, who he's been with them since he was 13 years old. He's like 19 or whatever. It turns out his father and mother were like loyalists to the recent regime, and they were killed. So he wants revenge on the current regime, right? And he considers the Shaolin Temple patriots. So he's secretly on their side. And what ends up happening is Shaolin Temple gets attacked by this general dude who uses a trident, and his 3 underlings, who are the Yuan brothers, who all use monkey style. He secretly befriends the Shaolin Temple guys, who are unaware that he was the one who assaulted Shaolin Temple, right? I'm talking about the guys who are in the city who didn't know about the Shaolin Temple attack, to learn their secrets and plans to kill them, right? Which the Wei Siu-Hung lets them know about the attack, and you have this beautiful freeway battle at the end of the movie, and where one character kills his fellow Wu-Tang Clan member, who is the uncle of his his fiance. His fiance confronts him about this and asks him, "Why did you betray us? After everything we did for you," which he had already explained previously in the other scene why he did it, but she wants to guilt trip him, so he kills himself, which was really shitty. But after he stabs himself, he stabs one of the UN brothers, and that gives one of our guys is able to defeat the other two UN brothers. And basically, the movie, spoiler alert, all of our main characters die. It's the only movie I know where all the like skilled, all the skilled main characters die, and like a couple of their henchmen survive, or like comrades survive, and they see they survive the battle, sees that everybody is dead, and just walks away, just walks away, and the movie ends just right there. Which it ends with all the, like I said, all the main characters dying, and with like Shaolin Temple basically fucked. Which they're still around today, so obviously they, something happened or, or whatever, right? But I gotta say, the story like took, and for this movie took a lot of like left turns here, where it wasn't just, hey, these two groups taking turns fighting each other. No, there's a lot of deception, trickery, schemes, betrayals, like, very, like, yeah. So it's like, holy shit, this was not, I was not expecting that, to be honest. So I would say I gotta love the movie. I watched the English dub because frankly, I'm sick of reading subtitles, because the most recent anime show I'm reviewing for my weekly anime review, which I do on every Saturday, has like 50 episodes. So every day this week I've been forcing myself to binge watch 10 episodes of the show, which has no English dub and subtitles. So any chance I get to watch a movie with English dub, I'm taking it, even if the English dub was bad. Which the English dub was bad for this movie, but I somewhat enjoyed how bad it was, because they just like they did a good job. The guys who were voice acting the main characters did a good job of like coming off like cocky and confident, which our main characters were. So I really enjoyed that, but I kind of thought it was kind of I was caught off guard, because like one of the bad guys in this movie, his voice actor is like sounds very weak and very weak and meek, like I wasn't, because of he had this like weak voice and like me shitty voice. I wasn't expecting that character to be a badass, and he turned out to be a badass. But he ends up dying by getting his balls ripped off. So I'm like, huh, was that like intentional, where they got the one character who gets his balls cut off, they got like a guy with like a very weak, like very like mousy voice to voice act? Was that intentional? I don't know, but I would say despite the fact that this movie only has like a 6 out of 10, I really enjoyed this movie. I don't know if it deserves. I kind of want to give it a 7 out of 10, because like entertainment wise, this movie was fucking amazing, and I love the characters. But because of the dated special effects and cinematography, like despite this fact this movie is like an 80s movie, it looks very 70s, right? And then there's like the fact that all the characters have these really fake looking like braids, braid extensions, and like I wasn't a fan of a lot of the costumes. I'm giving this movie a 6.5 out of 10, but if you're a fan of Shaw Brothers, I would say this movie is worth checking out. Alright guys, peace.